This video is sponsored by Aura Health. More on them in a moment. Growing up, I never really had any trouble in school. Learning was easy and enjoyable for me for the most part. I had decent grades throughout high school and went into a program for excellent students at a good university, from which I graduated with honors. On paper, I should be able to climb the career ladder with ease. I certainly have the intellectual capabilities. But after university, I struggled to find a ladder to climb that fit with how I wanted to live my life. I slowly learned that I'd need to start networking like crazy to make up for the nepotism in fields I was interested in. Or, and probably at the same time, ditch all my ideals on how to treat people and how I'd like to see the world. The myth of meritocracy showed to be just that, a myth. I don't regret going to university at all. I learned a lot about myself and the world in those few years. But one thing that still lingers is the feeling that because I can, I should. Because I'm smart and would be able to go into a certain career, I should. This pressure never came from my parents, but somehow it still made its way into my brain. And so I have had to let go of how I thought my life would look like. I've had to look at what is important to me and what that means for how I shape my life. This is an ever work in progress, trying to unlearn the pressures put onto us by society. And let's dig a little deeper. Where is this pressure coming from? We've been instilled with the pressure to be more, to make more money, to buy more things. Simply enjoying what you already have does not seem to be enough. The Protestant work ethic has permeated our culture and was the perfect basis for capitalism. It has moralized to being busy. We are only worthy, we are only a good person if we work hard and keep busy. It has instilled in us a fear of being seen as lazy, because that would mean we are a bad person. So we have to keep working, to keep striving for more, forever grinding to the next level. We have to buy more, buy the bigger house, the bigger car, the newest stuff to show that we are worthy, that we are good people. But all it does is keep us busy with things that don't matter. It keeps our brain too tired to dream of how things could be. And let's be real, the world is not doing too great. Waar wil je hem planten?
Maar ik heb mijn plant. Hier, mama.
Daar planten? Oké.
Heb ik hier? Nee, daar. Daar in het midden. Oké. Yeah. Wat is het gedaan?
Maak maar een gat.
Ik heb het.
As you might know, after my burnout last year, it has been very important to me to actively work on my mental health. Next to moving my body every day, I have been using the Aura app to listen to short guided meditations to help me stay balanced. Aura is an all-in-one app for mental wellness and sleep that provides the world's largest mental wellness content library and community. Over 7 million people choose Aura to find peace daily, and Aura has won Best of Apple. I like that Aura is not a one-size-fits-all, but rather that they offer such a wide range of topics and facilitators that you can create your own personalized experience. During the initial quiz, I chose to concentrate on resilience, burnout, and calm my anxiety. As a busy parent, I also really appreciate that you can show a preference for shorter content and that the app will send you a reminder every day with personalized recommendations. Even though I've only used the app for a few weeks now, I can already feel a difference in changing some of the thought patterns that led me to burnout and anxiety, and I'm very happy to have this tool in my toolbox. Thanks to Aura Health for sponsoring this video. If you'd like to try Aura, you can get started for free on Aura's website using my link in the description box. The first 500 people get a free trial and an exclusive 25% off. Working as much as many are forced to do these days keeps us isolated. There is not enough time for community, for just coming together and having a drink or a meal, to just sit and chat, to just be with your children. Yet those simple activities are essential for building relationships and understanding each other. But they can't be monetized, and we're too busy rushing from one thing to the next anyway. The cliché is true sometimes. Nature does not rush things. No plant grows all day of the year, and we don't expect them to. So why is it so hard to apply that same principle to ourselves? Why is it that even though I know better, that nagging feeling is forever in the background? Why do I still feel the need to be productive at all times, even when I fundamentally disagree with the concept to begin with? Even when I see how destructive that mentality is to our humanity and our planet. The homesteading community is not immune to all this. I see too many people trying to do every little thing themselves, and then working themselves into the ground. But humanity never got to this point as islands. Community has always been essential to our survival, and it is time we start treating it like that. Wat moet er als eerste in? De suiker.
Suiker. Jouter? Bob?
Zo.
Ik ook. Hele praat. Plap, 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 plap.
Melk. Heel klein beetje.
Todo estaba en movimiento, una luz que iluminaba todo el espacio. Sin ganas de amar, no pensé que iba a encontrar a mi hombre.
For me, personally, the increasingly uncertain future certainly does not help to create a sense of calm and safety either. I want to grow more food, build a better house, and set up our life in such a way that we might be less affected by the chaos. But at the same time, the weather keeps getting more chaotic and the political climate more polarized. It does not feel like I have the time to develop the skills that I find important and useful, or the time to build strong connections with those around us, since we do not live where we grew up. It feels like we were chasing the carrot on the stick, but now that we have abandoned that pursuit, we're the ones being chased by a car that will run us off a cliff. That's a little dark. So we have to keep going towards our goals, one step at a time, and accept things as they come.
Mama, pepercine is lekker.
We find ourselves starting from scratch, brick by brick. No paths are down for us now. The brush is thick. All I'm asking now, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on love.
Ajo, er zit een heel dik wespennest.
It takes so much time and active unlearning to get rid of that feeling. And even after years, I'm still not there. I'm still learning to appreciate the mundane, making times for things that bring me joy, practicing gratitude for the beautiful things that I have in my life, and learning to do with less. Reminding myself that I am not a bad person for having less stuff, not a bad parent for not buying my kids shiny new things every week. I'm not lazy when I sit down to read a book or have a glass of wine and chat with my husband. We all deserve rest and community and things that bring us joy. So I guess what I'm trying to say to you, and also to myself with this video, is stop rushing. You can work on things in a tempo that feels good to you. You don't have to get to some arbitrary goal set by other people if you don't want to. You're still a good person if you take time for yourself. Stop rushing through life and smell the roses, as cliche as that might sound. Thanks to Aura Health for sponsoring this video. Get started for free on Aura's website using my link in the description. The first 500 people get a free trial and an exclusive 25% off.